luxury means different things to different people. And today, to help us talk about luxury, at least in food and beverage terms, is POOJA Patel, who is the food and beverage manager at the Radisson Blu Hotel, Upper Hill, Nairobi, Kenya. We are going to be talking about luxury and especially the upcoming luxury wedding showcase. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Catherine. It's a pleasure to be here with you today.
Luxury is changing.
Definitely.
The luxury consumers are also changing. So from where you sit right now, what is luxury to you?
So, thank you so much for having me, first of all, Catherine. It's such an honor, and we're so excited to host the Luxury Wedding Showcase again. Luxury to me is all in customization and personalization. Everyone has so many different ideas, but what makes an event truly luxurious? It's in the various aspects, be it in the plateware that you use, in the glassware that you use, in the menu that you serve, but overall it's in the experience that you're delivering, and that all comes down to personalization. That's what I believe is luxury.
The consumers themselves have changed. From where you are, how do you see your consumers defining luxury?
I think consumers have definitely changed. We're in a post-pandemic world for sure. I think that people are more minimalistic in where they're coming from. Before it used to be about the masses, about entertaining the whole world kind of a situation, but even in luxury that is very true. But however, they're more conscious about their decisions, I believe. They want to know that wherever they're spending their money, it's towards a place that's more responsible in their business practices, whether it's in the suppliers that they use, whether it's in the food that we produce or that we are sourcing from ethical suppliers, whether it's in just all of our sustainability practices. So I think that that's becoming more and more important, other than just the personalized service that you receive when you come to the hotel.
What are the things that couples should look out for that would define luxury?
I think that luxury is in the detail. So whether it's in, you're very right, when you come into our hotel, you can sense a feeling of luxury because everything that has been placed in whatever place it might be is for a reason. And the elegance of luxury is in that small detail. So while you may not be able to pinpoint it out directly, there are small things, whether it's in the type of plateware that we use. We only use the creme de la creme, which is Villeroy and Boch, for example, or whether it's in our glassware, whether it's in the type of cutlery that we use, whether it's in the reason that we've placed this vase in a particular position. Everything is done with a thought process. And it is with that thought process of luxury pushing us towards that everything has been placed in that particular way. So when couples coming to us, be it from whatever walk of life they may be in, we don't see where you're coming from. We see your vision. And that's what we're here for at the Radisson Blu Hotel.
Wow, that's amazing. And talking of luxury also being exclusive. So how do you balance being everywhere on social media and at the same time providing exclusivity and being relatable?
I think that's a great question that you've asked, Catherine, actually. The funny thing is, or the thing to note is that, yes, you have to make a splash on social media because people need to be aware of the few things that you might be doing, and advertising is such a powerful source, right? But at the end of the day, we might be advertising a few little nitpicks here and there, but the reality of what we do, if you come to us as a client, we do so many special things to delight our guests on a daily basis. And we have so much experience and diversity in our team that we're curating a whole bunch of experiences that you will never see online. And that's where exclusivity comes in, right? It's on that one-on-one customer service that, yes, we show all the smokes and all the presentations online, but when you come to the restaurant or when you come to the hotel for a particular event, because our team of professionals have helped you curate that experience and your event, there's so much more than what we show online. So come to the hotel and check it out.
As an F&B manager and having been in Kenya for quite a while now, you must know about the farmers market that have exploded all over the country, all over Nairobi. There's been a lot of food startups that got a lot of funding. So what does this tell you about how Kenyans want their food handled? But also, what does it tell you about innovation?
First of all, we all love these farmers markets. So much fun, right? And it's a great way to meet your vendors directly. When do you get a chance to meet your farmers so directly? And I think in a post-pandemic world, we're all trying to be a bit more health conscious. We want to know, where is our food coming from? Who are the people that are making it or producing it or growing it? And I think one of the beauties of all these farmers markets is that you actually get to engage with them. You get to have conversations with them. You get to have locally produced, ethically sourced product. And it's so important for us, even here at the Radisson Blu, while you might not see the farmers at the hotel itself, we're so strict on who we actually source from. So we go through an extreme vetting process where we're doing reference checks, we expect reference letters, there's a whole form and a code of conduct that we expect all our suppliers to sign and comply with, various sustainability actions that we require from our suppliers. I think it just shows that people are caring more about where your product is coming from, not just about the final product at the end of the day. We as the Radisson Blu, yes, we're a global brand, but where are we? We're Radisson Blu Hotel, HILL Nairobi. We're a part of the community, and we need to support local community actions. We need to support the sustainability practices, and we want to be part of the industry leaders that go towards that. You know, minimalizing waste, doing food production for exactly what needs to be done, producing food live so that you're not having extra wastage, reusing water to water our gardens. So many practices that we're following in the hotel to try and lead the way in these kinds of innovations in sustainability.
Wow, that's amazing. So now, before we get into the luxury showcase itself, I want to talk about the wedding trends. Okay. Let me just talk about F&B trends.
Sure.
And there are those trends that are secular. They are the ones that you may want to jump on as a hotel. They're the ones you may say, wait a minute. But then there is your wedding, luxury wedding consumer who comes to you, and the wedding consumers, the wedding clientele are so clued onto trends.
Definitely.
So how do you manage to balance between delivering the comfort that a luxury brand is supposed to be reliable, it's supposed to give you that peace of mind that everything will be the same, but at the same time, you want to deliver on trends. How do you balance that?
People that want a luxury wedding usually know exactly what they're looking for. It's quite a particular market, isn't it? And I love that. To be honest with you, the first thing is that if a client comes to me and they know exactly what they want, it's the best thing that you can have. But when you come to the hotel at the Radisson Blu, we come with so much experience from various parts of the world. I myself have worked in over 5 countries. And so my job is to listen to your vision, to hear what you want in terms of the trends that are going on, be it a Prosecco bar, be it a gin bar, or whatever it might be, infusions, which I love doing, by the way. I'm here to guide you, to be very realistic so that at the end of the day, my luxury standards that I promise you as a brand are still achieved, because you want that efficiency of service, you want that certain level, right? But I need to also make sure that your dream comes to life. So it's all about knowing your client. Knowing your client is the biggest power you have. And once you get to listen to them, you get to know them, you see their vision, you learn to marry that with your standard, everything is very much possible.
Amazing. So post-pandemic, what are the trends that F&B trends that you're seeing are staying, especially as far as weddings are concerned, and how are you catering to these trends?
So definitely in a post-pandemic era, there's a bit less of the buffet style that people used to go to, because there's so much crowd going into that and, you know, hands going everywhere. We have quite a few clientele in the luxury segment that are more sensitive to that, which is the right thing to do. I mean, I think this trend of sanitizer stations and so on and so forth will continue to go on, but you see a little bit more requests on individual portions, so your plated service, as I like to call it, more experience stations. So instead of volume, we're looking for personalized service. So what does that mean? It means less of the buffets, more of the plated, more of a live station, food being curated just for you and then plated in front of you. More organization, if I can call it in that way, which always enhances your experience, right? So it's definitely going towards that way.
Let's narrow down and talk about the luxury wedding showcase.
Very exciting.
What should our to-be weds our guests expect when they come to the luxury showcase?
So first of all, I am so excited for November 19th. We are so ready to put on one of the best shows that people will definitely see if they come and join us. There have been many wedding showcases and they've all been spectacular. But every year is about getting better and better. And so I remember the last one that we did here at the hotel. We had the privilege of working with you, Catherine, in 2019. And now again in 2022, once we've reopened. This time, it's all about experiences. You know, it's definitely about the clothes and the fashion and the decor, but it's all about experiences. And this time around, we've curated such an amazing bunch of experiences from pre-wedding, during the wedding, to after the wedding. Because the wedding is not only about the wedding day, right? It's about so much leading up to that. It's about gathering your family. It's about enjoying those moments together. And we're just here in the background to facilitate those food and drinks for you to have a good time with your loved ones at the end of the day. So when you arrive at the hotel on November 19th, you'll find a curation of so many different experiences. So when you come in, be it whether you go to the spa and you're speaking to a nutritionist because it's about your mental health and your physical health going up to that day, or you go and see your honeymoon suite that could potentially be yours, or you come to the bar area where we're going to do a bridal shower aspect and a gin bar, or you come to something where we've curated an experience for a bachelor night or rehearsal wedding dinners, to the main event itself, where it's the actual wedding, right? It's all about the experiences and getting to know these niche partners that we've selected so carefully that are going to not only give you a product for your wedding, they're going to enhance that experience. So it's all about the experiences, and I think people are going to be really amazed with what we put together this year.
Wow, I'm looking forward to that. So how do you see the luxury wedding showcase fitting into these changing customer values that we've talked about? The fact that clients are willing to pay more for experiences, and how do you see that fitting in?
So it's just about what we mentioned before, Catherine. People are now looking for experiences. They're not looking for so much in your face, rather than what are they going to walk away with at the end of the day? What memories have they formed with their loved ones? So everything that we provide, all these beverages, all these foods, the different partners that we have, everyone is contributing towards a memory at the end of the day. And nothing is more priceless than that, the memories that you share with your loved ones.
Memories. Yeah. That is so important. Tell us about the Something Blue.
Something Blue is a specially curated packages rather, that we've created at the Radisson Blu Hotel. It's various packages including different experiences. Back to experiences again, right? So it's various packages including various experiences that are hopefully going to be able to be tailored towards your taste as a future bride and groom. These are baselines to give you ideas. It is a list of decor people that we normally work with that you'll meet on the luxury wedding showcase. It is the bachelor night experience, it's the bridal shower experience. It's everything that we're talking about pre, during, and post the wedding experience itself. So we came up with these packages, and they're just a guideline, because at the end of the day, it's not all black and white. It's about what the couple wants and creating that vision together with us enhancing the level of service and standard.
Tell me about yourself and where you've been.
Mm-hmm. So I'm very privileged that I've been working with Radisson Blu for about 10 years now in different countries. I'm originally from Zambia. That's where I'm born and brought up. My family's still there as well. I did my college in the States, so I got to work there as well in North Carolina, in Charlotte. And then I did my master's in Switzerland, which is quite another experience and definitely upped the level of luxury understanding that I have, because Switzerland is on a whole nother level when it comes to hospitality. I came back, I worked in Zambia again. That's where I started my career with Radisson Blu. And since then I've worked in Zambia, I've worked in Ethiopia, I've worked in Rwanda, and I worked in Kenya before, and now I'm back in Kenya because you just can't resist this country now, can you? So yeah, that's my experience so far.
This experience, how has this experience prepared you for dealing with luxury clientele?
Because I believe that with working in various countries, you get to relate with so many different cultures. You get to learn what different cultures understand luxury to be. And I think for me, it's just made me a very much an adjustable person, but still being able to keep a minimum level of luxurious standards that I've learned in the States and in Switzerland, for example. I think it only adds to my experience, and you learn so many unique things.